Hey, I'm Kelsey and I make beauty related videos as a way to gain some independence after having kids. I have two small kids, a 2-year-old and a 3-year-old. They're 15 months apart and life can get very chaotic. We just moved into a new house and this is going to be my new filming setup for now. I still have some things that I need to finish. I need to get another mirror. Like I want a rug. I really want a white fur rug in the middle of the floor behind me. But for the most part, this is a lot better than what I had before and things have been going really good with our new house. So today I'm going to be doing an eyeshadow look with the new Anastasia palette. I'm not sure how to say it. It's like Nouveau or something like that. This is what it looks like. It is $55. I am a huge fan of Anastasia eyeshadows. The pan size is bigger than what their normal ones are, and they normally come with a brush. And I know brushes are usually, when they come with a palette, they're usually not that good, but the Anastasia brushes are my favorite. So here's what it looks like, and here it is, like as a size comparison to a typical Anastasia palette. This is the Subculture palette. It wasn't very well liked, but I liked it. Anastasia hasn't came out in with a palette that is in this kind of format that I haven't liked. I have 8 of them. I'm just going to use the Urban Decay Primer Potion to prime my eyelids. I've used this palette once before. I really liked it. That's all I've done with it so far. Okay, so first I'm going to take the lightest shade, this matte shade, and just take it all over the lid. I really want to use this purple shadow. I don't feel like it's coming off very authentic. It's a light lavender, but it's definitely purple. I feel like it looks a little more neutral. So we're gonna take, I believe it's Fleur right here. I love shades like that. In the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, the shade Georgia is like my favorite shade. I don't know, I just love, for blending shades, something that's a little, I guess it's a little more pink, but I don't think of it as like a pink versus just a brown. Which I use browns too. It's just, I really like that. They really stick out to me. Moving. Where we lived before, we lived at a townhouse. When we moved in, it was me, my boyfriend at the time, he's now my husband, and our 1-year-old daughter. I was pregnant with our second. My girls are 15 months apart. So we have accumulated a lot of stuff since living there. You know, we gained a whole nother person and got out of the baby phase. For the most part, my 2-year-old is still, you know, she's still in diapers and stuff. But out of the baby phase into toddlers, you know, that comes with a million different toys. I both started different jobs from where we first were. I completely went through RN school where we were. I was an LPN, then I went back to RN school. Finished that. I passed my boards and all that. So we've had a lot of life changes where we were before, but it was 2 bedrooms, 1.5 bath, and it was just so small for all of us and all the stuff we had. We had been looking at houses for well over a year. I was getting very discouraged because I felt like we were looking so much and just not having much luck at all. We put offers on several houses, but this market is crazy and people bid like $40,000 over asking price, and I'm very stubborn, so I do a lot of research to what pricing is normal for that area. And while we're not living in a normal time now, I don't know why COVID affected the housing market as much as it did. I know it's probably not always going to be like that, and I want to make sure we're making smart financial decisions. I'm still taking that same shade. I was just trying to deepen it up just a little bit. So when other people were bidding, you know, for $40,000 over, I'm like, in a normal market, that's not, you're not going to get that out of this. But we finally found something that we all really liked. We all have enough space, which was very important to me, and storage. Like, I would turn a house down because it didn't have enough storage, and I didn't want to get into a house and feel like I was cluttered, because that's how I felt when we moved out of the townhouse, which we just rented. Now we own. I'm going to take Metro. It's just a deeper shade in the same kind of family. So where we are now, it's 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms. Both of our girls have their own room. This is the 4th bedroom. The other 3 bedrooms have carpet, and this one has hardwood floors, so it's kind of like my office. I'll be starting a new job this coming week. I'm filming on Monday, August 8th. This coming Friday, the 12th, I believe, will be my last day at the job that I've been at for about a year. Kind of bittersweet because I made a lot of good friends there, and I'm gonna miss them. It was my first management role, so I've learned a lot, and I'm the kind of person I get attached super easily anyway. I'm gonna miss them, but I'm really excited for what my new job will be and the doors that'll open up for me. But so both of our kids have their own room. Obviously, me and my husband have a bedroom, and then there is a living room and a formal sitting room, but it's got doors to close it off, and that is my husband's man cave, like game room. He plays Xbox. So like we all have our own space, and that's really nice. We are working on doing more of the things that we like and enjoyed before we had kids, and even before we were together, because I feel like our life has just been such a whirlwind. We have both of our girls, and I was going through RN school. I wasn't working while I was in RN school, so we were just a 1-person income for those 2 years. Things would get so crazy, and we would just always be, you know, like taking care of kids, or I'd be doing homework, or okay, now we need to clean the house. What are we doing for dinner? You know, get caught up in that kind of thing, and I wasn't doing the things that I really enjoyed. You know, I love makeup, and I probably didn't wear makeup for at least over a year, especially makeup regularly for, I'm gonna say like 4 years. So we are making that more of a priority now. I also really love to read, and I wasn't reading, or most of my books were actually still in boxes from where we had moved, because I always knew the apartment that we were in, the townhouse, would be temporary. So I never really felt the need to get everything out and unpack it, which I should have, but I didn't. I am between this color Isle and this color Lily. Ooh, Belle looks pretty too. I'm gonna swatch them. The first one's gonna be Isle. Well, it's kind of chunky when you swatch it. The second one is Belle. The third is going to be Lily. Ooh, Lily is really pretty swatched. I'm also going to swatch Wisteria, which is that purple, because I really want to use it. I might do it on the lash line. I'm not for sure, but we'll try to pick the one that complements the purple the best. I think I want to go with Lily. It's so pretty swatched. I haven't used it yet, and I think it'll go good with the purple if we decide to use it. I'm just gonna take a flat brush. My phone is blowing up. Spray it with some MAC Fix Plus. And go right into Lily. Oh, it is coming up. I don't know, very thick. Can you see that? Maybe a little bit. I don't know how that's gonna gosh, that was a crazy face. I feel like it's crinkly over here. But then on the whole lid, I'm gonna take a blending brush and just try to blend it together a little and make the transition a little smoother. Okay. I'm gonna swatch the color Muse. I'm thinking about putting that on my lash line. Okay, so it's like a satin. We're gonna try it. Why not? I remember one of the times, it was a holiday. I don't remember what holiday, but I hadn't worn makeup in like, I don't know, over a year again. And I was like, I really want to wear makeup for whatever it was we were doing. And I used green eyeshadow. I was like, the first time I'm going to use makeup in a really long time, I'm going to go for green eyeshadow. Like, that's some confidence. I don't have it. Okay. I can't talk while I do this. It looks pretty with my eyes closed. We've been here for less than a month, and not only do we get a new house, we moved to a completely different area. It's about a little over an hour north of where I grew up at, and that's like where my comfort zone is, so I'm trying to learn a whole different area. We moved here for the school district though. But our neighbors on the right, we got to know them a little bit, and they are so nice. They have kids, they go to church, we also go to church. We're going to the church that they went to actually. I had so much anxiety about finding a new church. But they're moving to South Dakota, and today's their last day there. They have the moving truck out. I'm really sad they're leaving because we don't know anybody and they've just been so nice. I'm going to take a brush that looks like this and just kind of blend and soften up with a dark color. I have eyelashes that set like awkwardly high up on my lid, and I have never been able to do eyeliner on the top because when I do it right against my lash line, there is still like a white line underneath, and I do not like the way it looks at all. I know you can tight line, I just haven't got the confidence to try to do that. Maybe one day. But I have been doing this and I think it looked nice for somebody that's never been able to do eyeliner on the top of their lid. That's what we have so far. I feel like. Okay, so I'm gonna go do the rest of my face, and I think we're gonna go ahead and do the wisteria because that's the point in doing these videos, to do things outside of my comfort zone, to play in makeup, and that's not something I would usually do, so we're gonna try it. I don't have anything really I need to do today. We're gonna go to the grocery store later, get some groceries, pick up our kids in a few hours, and I just want to get some more stuff organized today. So might as well. I'll be back. Okay, so the rest of my face is done, and I am gonna go ahead and do the purple because I'm feeling frisky today. I'm just gonna take it on that small brush that we used earlier, and I'm just gonna take it right on my lash line. Kind of regret it already. I really want to use this color. Okay, my husband gets home. He's one of those people that are like, very old school, very, I say vanilla. So he's like, what are you doing? I'm gonna take, this is the e.l.f. Professional Blending Eye Brush. I've had it for years and years. I should probably get rid of it. But it's one of my favorite brushes that I have to blend out on my lash line. I think it does great. Just gonna blend and soften, and I don't know what just got on my eye, but something on my eye. I feel like this eye looks better than the other eye. Should I use like a bronzy in my waterline, or should I use a purple? I feel like I should use a bronzy one. I am just going to use the Makeup by Mario Master Pigment Pro Pencil in the Perfect Brown. One side has the brush, I don't know if you can see it, and the other obviously has the product, but I haven't used it before. I always have some like little flyaways. That's why I always pin my hair back until like I'm completely done, because those flyaways drive me insane. That did not work as well as I thought it would. So that's the final look. I need to fix it on this side a little bit. I'm glad I used the purple. I have a Huda palette that is Purple Haze. That might be fun to use in the near future. And I think that wisteria color is just so pretty. It might work good in conjunction. Okay, so that's it for now. I usually don't like dark eyeliner in my waterline. I usually go for like a nude or even like a light pink. I've even used like pastel colors. I feel like from afar it doesn't look bad. Up close, like where I had a lash in my eye and like my eye was watering, I don't feel like it looks that great over there. That's it for today, and I will see you next time. I always wear glasses, so I always put on my glasses so I can see. All right, I'll see you next time.